Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
TGIT.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We love it.
How's your week? Are you market prepping?
Yes. I have my market on Saturday. It is the Fiber Shindig, and it is, usually it's at the Hillhurst Community Center, but they've switched it this year. It's at the Genesis Center, and it's just like a big fiber yarn market. So if you're into that,
I'm back at the Genesis Center again.
Yes. Yes.
It's quite the place to be.
Yeah. This fall I had 2 markets, and 100% of them were at the Genesis Center. But it's a good one. Yeah. Just lots of yarn, lots of just really fun, like project-y, inspiring things if you are a person, Jill of all trades, Jack of all trades. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, prepping for that, making all the project bags.
Oh, that's good.
So that's where my head has been this week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was at the Heritage Park Quilt Guild last night.
Yes.
They invited me to do a little talk. I'm not really sure if they asked me to talk about rulers, and I really struggled with that. It's a broad topic. I don't really know if I fulfilled their expectations, so I'm sorry if I didn't. But it was fun. We had fun.
Did you talk about rulers?
We did.
Yes.
Then
assignment.
And we had fun. We had some laughs. I saw some really beautiful projects that they, with the show and share, and then some projects that they're working on as a guild. So it was fun. Thanks for having me. And
did you have any did you bring favorite rulers?
Uh-huh.
What were your favorites?
The Ultimate Flying Geese tool from Creative Grids. Mm-hmm. And
I'm saying that yes, I use that one all the time. Yeah, mine also.
I love it because you get a perfect little goose every time.
Right.
Because there's a lot of bias edges on crushing.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Yes.
And they get a little wonky on you sometimes.
I feel like rulers just would be great for that in general. Just it's like using a pattern.
It's the right tool for the job.
Yes.
Right? The first time I was never about trimming. I was like, I don't have time to trim. Let's just get this done. And then the first quilt that I made that was completely half square triangles, and I trimmed them all, and then I sewed it together. I was like, oh, okay,
game changer.
We need to do this from now on because the amount of swearing in the assembly of the quilt was really reduced. Yeah.
That's funny. I feel like I have that same aha moment when I do a bag. When I make a bag and it's a new pattern and I read the pattern. And I'm like, whoa! Great. When I just think I know everything and I'm like, nah, it's fine. The pictures are kind of there. I think I get it. And I'm like, this isn't working. And then it's like, you read the instructions.
Right.
It's funny how much it actually turns out as advertised. Right? So, yeah. Turns out you need to measure and use things when you're sewing
to
help
the instruction.
You. Yeah.
My kids call it the constructions instead of instructions.
But that's cute, though.
I know we don't correct them because we love it.
The constructions. It's not wrong.
No.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. We do, too, so we haven't changed it. All right. Should we
get into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. First,
you're bringing up the big guns first.
Start with the good stuff. Echinacea from Anna Maria Horner.
Can I be honest with you? I'm mad at you for bringing in more.
Why?
Prints. Because I love them so much, and I have been consistently buying them, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I've had them all, and then you went and brought in more, and damn it, Jamie. Come on!
They do make a great bag.
They're so pretty. I'm obsessed with them.
So these are something restockable that we'll try and keep in stock. But this time we did bundles with them. So we did fat quarter bundles. There's 8.
Show them more.
Is there 8 or is there 7?
There's 8. 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think there's 8.
We're missing one.
Anyway,
it's there. It's somewhere.
We've got it.
I was folding. I probably missed one. Come on.
Yeah, so we did fat quarter bundles, 8 of them, and then half meter bundles too if you really heart them and you want all of them.
You do heart them and you do want all of them because they're all amazing in their own way. That's how I have justified it.
I particularly love the ones she calls glow.
Yes.
Oh, that's upside down. Because the flowers are different colors.
This was my running favorite for a very long time. This was the star of the show for me. And then I dabbled with this one for a little, and I was like, wait a second. And then, now this one is happening.
Boing.
Come on. So
Yeah, so available by the meter or bundles.
It's just I'm sorry, I just love them. I think this is my favorite Anna Maria Horner print ever in existence.
So, I think that it is for her too, because she keeps coming up with more colors and keeps them in printing.
Stunning.
Because people love them so much.
It's stunning. Highly recommend incorporating this into your life if you haven't, and if you have, be like me and just keep incorporating it.
It really makes a great bag.
It really does. I'll share a picture of a bag that I made previously with this fabric because I'm real proud of that bag and the fabric made it. So I'll share that in our stories later.
Okay, so that's the Echinacea.
I'm very enthusiastic about this one.
Bundles and yardage.
And you said fat quarter and half meter bundles? Like, brilliant. Brilliant.
Because sometimes you need more than half.
Absolutely.
Than a fat quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, first, before we get to let's talk about the quilt behind us.
Let's.
So our friend Geraldine made this one. Excuse me. And this is the Wensleydale from our favorite book, Quilt Recipes.
Also a very cute way to talk about instructions.
Yes.
Recipes.
Yes. So Wensleydale is actually the one on the cover. And in typical Jen Kingwell fashion, it's a very scrappy quilt. But Geraldine, I love how Geraldine did this one a little bit more controlled, like with the all gray background, and then all the little bits in the blocks are Liberty, from her Liberty Club, the little fat 16th.
A very brilliant way to use your Liberty Club, by the way.
I love how it turned out. And thanks for letting us borrow it, Geraldine.
It's so pretty. The gray is so perfect. Like, it makes it, like, look at those colors, how they pop. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
She's great. And
Really great.
So there's two options for Wensleydale. There's the papers and the templates. Geraldine used the papers.
Do you have a preference? Papers or templates?
This one, I would probably go papers because, as I've said before, I'm not that accurate of a piecer, and my points might get cut off if I didn't use papers.
Right.
But, like, Marilyn loves templates, so
it's really like a very personal preference type of situation.
It's like when people come in and ask what needle they should use. It's like, oh, I didn't know we were going to get so personal.
Right? Like, oh my gosh, you're asking, like, basically my whole life story here.
So, yes. It's beautiful and we love it. And it's almost like I Spy-ish with the Liberty.
Yeah, I love it.
Because each block is different to find all of your favorite little Liberty bits in there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. You did a lovely job.
Okay, then
this big boy.
From Inspirations.
Like, that's
A Passion for Needlework.
That's hardy.
number 4. Big book. It is stunning.
I can't wait to flip through it.
Come on, look at that. I'll cover up so you don't get the whole farm. But, like, it's a stunning book. So it just came in, and it would make a great Christmas present.
It really would. Good coffee table book.
It's beautifully bound with, like, the fabric binding.
Very, like, traditional looking. Yeah, really nice.
So, if you have a embroiderer in your life, that would make a great gift.
And also,
the new Inspirations, number 116, the Christmas edition is
even just the picture on the cover, like, I
know,
yeah.
Like the workmanship, is just stunning to me. It's just so,
it's mesmerizing. Like when you're flipping through, you're just like, wow, like, what?
Yes,
it's crazy.
Yes, it's mind blowing every time. Okay, so that's the new Inspirations 116 and A Passion for Needlework 4. Okay, we talked about Wednesday. Okay, we're going to talk about, there's a few more spaces in some of our upcoming blocks of the month. So Caution, Curves Ahead, the one from Jen Kingwell. That one will be starting middle of next month, and which is only like week and a half away, really.
I'd asked in our stories what kind of quilts like people prefer, and Scrappy was like the.
Here you go.
So this is for you, our Scrappy quilters.
Yes. So there's a few more spaces left in Caution Curves Ahead, starting next month by Jen Kingwell. And this one, so it's 60 inches finished. We're doing this colorway. We'll be kitting this colorway. It's called the Coastal Colorway. And then you, for the first time, if you participate in the block of the month, for the first time ever, you get access to Jen's online piecing and applique classes during the duration of the program. Then once the program ends, you have to like pay if you want to keep continuing.
That's a nice way
that.
to like see if you like it though.
Yeah. And there's also going to be monthly hints and tips on there's a private Facebook group for this where Jen will post some videos and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fun.
Okay, and then the other...
Sorry, how many months is that one again? Is it
12.
9 or 12? 12.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, like the templates just left Australia a couple days ago. So, they'll be here shortly. And, yeah, then we'll get a kit. Ron is coming next week.
Oh, yes.
So, production in the back for kits comes to a screeching halt because...
it's bustling.
Yes, it's bustling, and I have to clear everything out, like everything under the table, all this stuff. And if you've ever been here and seen this stuff, it's a little overwhelming.
There's stuff.
We also call my car the mobile storage unit.
Little storage unit on wheels, just going to and fro.
So the other block of the month.
Hi, Mom.
Sorry. Your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Is Queen of Diamonds from Pink Door Fabrics, using all of Tula's fabrics. So, there's 91 fabrics in here, and I didn't really realize until Marilyn was telling me last week, you get a total of 31 yards of fabric by the time this is done, because there's so much fussy cutting to do. They have to give you extra.
Yeah.
So it is like on the higher end of block of the month pricing, and that's why, because you're getting so much fabric and 91 Tula prints. Like
that's crazy.
Also just like
that is a lot of fabric.
So and if you've wanted to try EPP, this would be a good little way to dabble. And we have you covered for all of the tools of the trade that you need. The glue sticks, the refills, and you'll get 2 refills every month during the program.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of basting, So you get 2 refills every month. And then, yes.
SewTites. Some little magnetic sewing needles.
So this is my favorite shape for English paper piecing is the mini, and I know I'm partial, but
Well, I mean, you're the expert. You'd be the person to ask which one is best for this. And then some little
and then the needles I prefer are the Tulip number 10 Big Eye.
What makes you prefer this?
We're getting so personal.
It's turned very intimate here on the live.
I don't know. I just I like that there's a big eye.
Right.
Because normally, I don't English paper piece at home. I only do it in the car.
Oh, okay.
And so, you're driving down the road and you need to get the thread through the eye of the needle. A big eye really helps. I don't know. They're just really nice needles. They're really smooth. They're strong. They don't bend.
Tested and true.
Some people like a needle that bends. I don't particularly.
Okay.
So yes, these are the ones I like. And yeah.
Oh, this big boy.
Oh yeah. The oops, is it upside down?
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
It's the right side.
Let me just micromanage the way you're holding that. The Sue Daily rotating cutting mat. Great for when you're prepping all your English paper piecing pieces. You just leave it on there with your little template and twirl it as you cut it.
I knew you'd get there.
I was trying to read Marlene's comment and talk at the same time, which clearly does not work. Marlene says the mini SewTites work great for holding applique too. Oh. I saw that. Thanks, Marlene. I saw you doing that on Monday with your Jardin little orange peel. I saw there was a little SewTite on there.
No big deal.
Thanks. So yeah, I think we did an English paper piecing starter kit a year ago.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe we could put up a poll asking if people want another one.
Okay.
Or if they have all the supplies.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there's new people here all the time.
Yeah. And especially if you're wanting
to
try English paper piecing, but overwhelmed by, like, because there's kind of a lot of tools, but not like overly to me, but just to have them all put together for you. Like, here's this nice little.
Here you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
The shop hop.
Oh, yes.
Is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We got our days of the week a little confused in the email.
We like to keep y'all on your toes to see if you're paying attention.
And I think we said the wrong date. Well, wrong day of the week last week in the video. It's the 21st, which is tomorrow. But I think we said Saturday. So that's not true. It's tomorrow. And it's also just online. Like, it's not really, like, there's different activities to do online. So it's not anything in the store. If you come to the store, that's great. And there are, next week, we're doing some stuff for the shop hop in the store, but you have to come and ask me next week. And yeah, so it's tomorrow. And classes is the last thing we got on the list.
Yes.
So Stitching with Marilyn is Tuesday, November 1st. So that is a week and a half away.
Yes.
If you're wanting to stitch with Marilyn. And then her Letters to Santa workshop.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
I think of all the kits we've done so far, I think these are my favorite. I think mostly because of the Santa I can explain.
It's really it. I love the colors you guys chose for them too. Like, they're just so fun, so fun. And
that's Marilyn.
Anything with a jingle bell on it is
right.
Okay by me.
So the workshop for Letters to Santa is Saturday, November 5th.
How many are in there altogether? I just grabbed 3, but there's
7, I think.
7. All different sizes and different images on each one.
And then the last class before, because we're kind of slowing down on we're still having workshops in December, but not many classes in December because, it gets a little out of control. But the last one in November is the Firefly Tote class is November 22nd and 26th. And these, I actually have cut the kits finally. I didn't know when I was going to get this done. But I was here the other night because Quilting 201 started Tuesday night.
Oh, right.
And so I was here with them, and I got these mostly cut.
That's amazing.
I know.
Kits coming soon.
Yep.
Very exciting stuff.
And so, yeah, that's
a couple things coming up.
What we have for classes.
I had a question, but it's gone now.
We were supposed to have more, but our delivery didn't come yesterday. So next week.
Next week. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Always things to look forward to.
When Ron's here.
Perfect timing.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which.
Our friend Kim makes these tumblers. And they're available in-store only because they're all different. And they're so cute.
Just like if your brain is already starting to tickle like Christmas present ideas or just gifts in general. Like
this one says, I quilt, but my favorite hobby is collecting fabric. And really, we do believe they're 2 different hobbies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very multi-faceted this whole thing is. This one's really cute. It says, my soul is fed with needle and thread. Oh, it's adorable.
And I suffer from OCQD, obsessive compulsive quilting disorder. So if you're looking for a gift for your quilty friends.
And there's a bunch of different ones back there. We just grabbed 3 of our favorites. But there's a bunch of different images and stuff. So very fun.
Okay. Whew, I almost forgot that one. Okay.
Is that everything?
I think so.
Well, you did it.
Have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Yes, you will.
The new fabric that was supposed to come yesterday, we'll see it next week.
Exciting.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.